Hello, YouTube family. It's early. uh, just woke up a few minutes ago. Just wanted to make a video about discussing my new book that I'm going to be making. Well, that I'm currently working on now. In my previous book, I left off with everyone facing a powerful new wolf that has never been created before. In this book, which is Abraham Van Helsing's legacy, there are two forms that actually arise as an evolution of the wolf. Its abilities, I designed it myself, never saw them before, so I thought it was a great idea. It'll be great to actually have the first type of wolf in this form before. And then I evolved that into something even more powerful. Even vampires, wolves of its own kind, considered it an abomination. Because once they take this form, there is nothing that was able to outmatch it. They were used as slaves, you could say, for the war. Once they eliminate their enemy, their purpose was to kill that form before it gets older, because they used them as children. I actually thought it was a great idea to design this type of wolf. I can't give it away because it's beautiful. You have to read the book. It's its own kind. Even like I said before, the wolf clan's considered an abomination. After they use it, they get rid of it. That's how afraid they were of it. They never let them get older, because if they were able to get older, for one, they can't control their rage, for one. So they will never be able to master that form. But in this book, there's only one that was able to master that form. And then once I evolved that form, it even got even worse. Something that no one has ever seen before. But in this current story that I have, Abraham Van Helsing's The Balance of Power, there are going to be multiple characters in power at this time. Not only is Michael a front runner right now in the whole area of Rome, and he's sweeping his power all the way throughout the nations. Then we got to get Abraham back on track. If you haven't read my previous book, he has actually just returned to the church because he's disappeared for 6 years. Now, currently, the League of Immortals had to go get him. When I say League of Immortals, I'm not talking about the demi-angels. I'm actually talking about Colin, Walter, the Invisible Man, Rockwell, his trainer. I'm also talking about Dracul. I actually brought Dracula in here before he became the legendary monster that we all know today. So I am going to evolve every one of these characters. And all of the characters that you read from all my fans who've read my previous book, this new one is going to be even more dominable. This new book, you're going to see Frankenstein coming into power. Well, not really Frankenstein himself. Igor actually is the one behind, the master behind Frankenstein's power. Dr. Frankenstein, of course, you know, is deceased. And a few of the people that actually were able to escape the monster's wrath, they're also going to be in alliance with Michael. And Michael's general that he placed in power in my previous book, he is also going to be at our friends' throats. So there's a lot of things that's going to be happening in here. On top of that, there's going to be an amulet of power, a certain type of power that's going to be obtained in this story as well. There's going to be a lot of things happening, but it's not going to be everywhere. Everything's going to be, it's going to come together like this here. So once you start to understand, you'll see where the story is going. Like I said before, if you've never read the series of Abraham Van Helsing, go check it out. You can find it on my Facebook page, which is EJ Houston. You can also go on lulu.com and type in Abraham Van Helsing, and you can see origin and legacy. And you can also find like right now, you can actually find my videos on YouTube. If you like this video or my other previous videos, subscribe and like. If you're actually able to capture some of these other videos, they're in my previous years. I have some older videos. They've never been consistent. I'm gonna start though. But yeah, I'm gonna be placing more videos daily or weekly, whenever I have the time, because I do work nights. And I'm working on this awesome piece. So stay tuned, and as I always say, shalom.